real motherfucking G's and shit.
Yeah, I know, and then nothing was fine. Yeah, I know. He's just talking about how strict YouTube is. YouTube took down my FIFA video just because I had a couple of clips.
YouTube is copyright.
Yeah, I know.
Say YouTube.
I just like yeah, I had a couple of clips. I mean, hey, I paid 2,000 yen to get in there. Yeah, you know, and that place paid money to like, you know, stream it. So whatever, you know, is what it is. But anyway, we're off to get some snacks at Don Quixote for May to bring back to Thailand. And while we're there, we're gonna see if we can get some cheap food for breakfast.
Is there toilets?
In Don Quixote, yeah. And then from there, Red wants to check out a special mall called Hep 5. Then after that, then we'll do one last Sento from the place that's close to the Airbnb. And then in May, we'll then be off to the airport. And I'll have a bit more time. Yeah, makes me very, very sad. That's why it's raining. It's raining because God's crying. But, yeah, I'll have a bit more time to kill. I'm in Osaka until 9. That's when my bus is. I mean, hopefully. I have to check that. I have to double check that. So, I mean, a lot of time to kill. Probably go to World Spa. And, yeah. There's some hot coffee from 7-Eleven. So just have the machines out here. You go there, you buy a cup, and then you fill it up. And yeah, that's it. If people want to abuse it, they could just come and refill some coffees for free, but no one does that here. So just a little breakfast from Don Quixote. Oh, and 7-Eleven. Got my coffee, got my 2 toasties, little lunch packs. This one is mincemeat cutlet. This is apple jam and yogurt cream. Okay. Apple jam and yogurt cream. Got some potato sticks and got a Japanese sweet potato. Really, really good stuff. My parents really liked this when they came over. So it doesn't look too appetizing, but very good. Japanese sweet potatoes, very sweet, and it comes warm too because they put it in kind of like, I don't know, I guess like an oven. Lenny, how good is that potato? Oh, you even put it in a sandwich? Shit.
So good.
Damn, Lenny. Putting a sweet potato in your sandwich. Yeah, man. Sweet potatoes are not like this back in Canada. When someone comes visit me in Japan, this is the first thing I'm gonna have them try. And it blew Len's mind. It's like, I think it's the second time you got it?
Second time.
It looks exactly like water. It's completely clear, but it tastes exactly like milk tea. How they do it, we have no idea. It's mind-blowing.
And only 21 calories.
Shit.
I'd like to know what the ingredients are.
Yeah, seriously, it's probably artificial as hell. Alright, second store, we're going in. Wow, it's a huge arcade. These are the UFO catchers. It's possible, but you have to know how to do it, and it's very, very difficult. I've seen a lot of my friends lose a lot of money on that. Also, one of my cousins lost quite a bit on there last time he was over. He really almost had it, but barely. On the way here, we saw a pop-up Adidas store, and it was like really cheap. Good deals. The thing is, we can get tax-free if you get over like.
Go back in this rain to get the passports.
Yeah, because
all the days we don't bring it. We don't bring it today.
Yeah, so we're missing the passports. But I mean, they were short on money too, so I mean, it kind of works out. But we got to go back in the rain, back to the Airbnb, get the passports, get Lenny's credit card, and then we're gonna come back. So just a haul from the Adidas store from Abeno Q. Wow. So these were actually pretty cheap. It was like 3,500 yen before tax. And then I got myself a bit of a kind of bandwagon hopped because of the victory last night. But hey, they made a fan out of me. I got a Japanese soccer jersey. So, peace. You know, they're my adopted new country, so want to support. and see how far they go. All right, last couple of moments of the trip, just packing up, making sure we got everything before we leave. It's over, Lenny. It's over. It's over, May. No. So just making some preparations, getting ready to get out, packing up these stinky ass shoes. I don't think one bag's gonna be enough, so I might double bag it. And yeah, so just gonna see them off to the station. We'll make sure they have enough on their cards, make sure they know where they're going, and then they'll be on their way.
You're gonna go to the world spa.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got a lot of hours to kill with some really terrible weather, so I think that's my only option. All right, it's gonna be our last walk together.
Oh, no.
It's a shame we don't have better weather for the situation, but you know, it was a great trip.
Gotta be great.
Nevertheless,
The first few days was really nice.
Yeah, we got
the bike in Kyoto.
Yeah, we got very lucky, you know, especially being outside of Osaka during the earthquake. And yeah, and the weather was lovely for the first couple of days. These last 2 days have been a bit not so lovely, but okay, coming up on Spa World now. So as you can see, the building is absolutely massive. I almost missed it because I just couldn't believe that Spa World was this big. So let's just go up these steps, see what it's all about. Yeah. I'll film a little bit from the outside, but I don't imagine they're gonna let me film much on the inside, so I'll take advantage and film stuff now, talk about it now. So as I said earlier, if you have a tattoo, you absolutely cannot come in, even if it's a small one and you can cover it. So coming on the right has some pictures of the different sections. None of it's in Romaji or in Roman alphabet, so just gonna have to go by pictures. So obviously this looks like the European section. Looks freaking nice. This looks more of an Asian style. Yeah, well, another kanji for Japan, so that's Japanese. That is Bali. Okay, like Bali. Japan again. Bali. Isudama. Isudama? Isudama? Oh, Islamu. Oh, Islam. Sorry, my katakana reading is a bit off. Japan again. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Persia. And then food and a lot of these really look similar, so I don't know. Fuisorando. Oh, Finland. Finlando. Okay, I'm not too sure what this is. I'm really sorry. I really messed that one up. This is kanji for blue something. And then this is Girisha. Oh, Girisha. They call Greece Girisha, yeah. And then up there, I'm not sure. But anyway, so that's what it looks like. And then these are the food places and other kind of things you can do. You can get massages and stuff like that. Buy all kinds of different kinds of food. Yeah, it looks like a good time. Excited to check it out. So just looking at it from the outside, looks like this is an entrance for the tickets and all that. So coming on the inside, so they typically put these out when it's raining. Right? So it's a little bag for your umbrella. I call them umbrella condoms. You put them on so that your umbrella doesn't leak and make a mess all over the place. So just coming in. Wow, it's cool. You have different kinds of action figures at the front. Security guard, make sure everything's all gravy. Alright, gonna check in. So this is a ticket machine. On the left you have it in Japanese and on the right you have it in English. So top row is for adults, so I'm gonna have to get the top one and it'll cost you 1,200 yen to get inside. There's an additional late night fee in case you overstay your time or stay overnight usage. So from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. so I'm still good. It's early. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I checked in. They gave me the lowdown on how things go down. So I can use the pool zone, Europe zone, stone spa, food and relax zone front, and the restroom, but I cannot go into the Asian zone. It's only for women today, so every day changes back and forth. So if I went yesterday, I'd be in the Asia zone. Because I'm going today, I'm in the Europe zone. But it's alright, you know, since I'm already in Asia, get a little taste of Europe while I'm here. So I'm at the 4th floor now, the Europe zone. As you can see, men only. So pretty hard to get it mixed up. And then the place looks like this. Really big, many floors. Humongous place. Something for everyone. It's a kids area. A lot of restaurants. Stuff like that. Alright. Ready to get my relaxing on. It's been a really fun trip, but also very exhausting. We did a lot of physically exerting activities like biking. I still have to calculate how many kilometers we did. I did a lot of hiking, a lot of walking, and I was the only person who can speak Japanese in the group. I have to speak actually quite a bit of Japanese on this trip. Usually I'm traveling with my girlfriend who does all that stuff for me, so it was really good practice for me. I feel like my Japanese really leveled up on this trip, and I'm going to look to continue that once I get back to Tokyo. I just finished, and it was incredibly relaxing. I feel amazing. Because, as I said, it costs 1,200 to get in. You also need 100 yen for a coin locker, but you get your 100 yen back afterwards, so that's all good. So it's comparable to, I would say, Uedo Onsen in Tokyo, except it's not really an onsen. Most of it is like just regular like water, but I think they do have like one onsen, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's better people to ask than me, but if I could describe it, I would say it was kind of like a Sento, but like on steroids. Everything was like man-made, and water is just regular water, but nevertheless very, very relaxing. You know, you got different temperatures, you got the cold ones, the hot ones. Some that has like oxygen jets. One of the most interesting things, there was like a salt sauna. I've never been in anything like that before. You go inside of the sauna and there's just like a bucket full of salt, and then you just rub it all over yourself. That was the first for me. I covered my entire body in salt, just scrubbed it. I think it just exfoliates your skin, and you know, it feels good. Just careful around your eyes and your mouth. But yeah, so and it's themed as well. So the one I went to was the European one, because that's what was available to the males. And I made a mistake. I misunderstood. The staff said it changes every month, not every day. So that was my mistake on that. So I had the European section of it, and it was amazing. Every section of it was like a different part of Europe. There was like Spain, Greece, Rome, like all that. And everything had like different things. One had like a waterfall bath, as I said, like salt sauna, cold bath, and stuff like that. So all this for like 1,200 yen, and there was more I could do, but I could have gone to the pool on the 8th floor, but you do need a swimming suit for that, and I didn't pack one. So just make sure if you decide to come, you don't get mixed up with Japanese bathing culture and Japanese swimming culture, because swimming culture, you do need a bathing suit. Don't show up there naked, you'll run into some problems. So yeah, comparing to the Sento that I had, the Sento for the Airbnb that I had was free because we had tickets that came with it due to the place not having a shower, but I saw the prices. One entrance for an adult is 700 yen, and then this one is 1,200 yen, which is 500 yen more expensive, but you get more than 2 times the experience. I would say it's worth every single yen. If you're in Osaka, you should definitely check it out if you like bathing and all that. really good. And you know what? This place, in comparison to the center we went to, I didn't catch anyone here jacking off in front of me, so, you know, that, consider that in the price as well, it's pretty damn worth it. Actually, in the salt baths, you had a couple of people playing with themselves down there, but I think they were just rubbing salt on, you know, just because they wanted to make it exfoliated and soft, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, maybe that's what the guy in the center was doing. There was no salt there, so maybe he brought his own salt in. I don't know what sounds more embarrassing. Either when he's not looking, he comes in and he touches himself, or when people are not looking, he brings in his own salt and gives it on his job. In either case, both things require an explanation from the guy. Anyway, so that was it for my experience at Spa World. So I'm back in this place. I'm still not really sure what it's called, but it looks like a big deal. It kind of gives me like the same feel as like Dotonbori, but not as many people. So maybe it's near I forget the name now. But I mean, it's right outside. I can't remember what station, but it's right outside of Spa World where I just came from. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't like being in places where there's like a lot of people, then maybe this is the place for you in the Osaka area. So it's still really, really lively, but like, you know, it won't be so congested that, you know, that people who don't like crowds will feel like really uncomfortable. It still has a lot of comfortable place, a lot of space to move around. There's a lot of food places. This is actually where I'm looking for my dinner. Hopefully I can find something. There's one path that you take like on the way here that looks super interesting. There's a lot of mini restaurants and stuff, so I think I'm going to check that out. So maybe that's what the place is called, Shin Sekai. Right ahead is Tennoji Zoo. I don't know if it's still open. It's like almost 7 now. I mean, even if it was, it's raining, so I don't imagine many people will go. So this is the place I was talking about. It's like, it has a roof over it. And it's called that, I can't really read that. Is that Janjan Yokocho? I'm not really sure. Again, not too good with the katakana. The last one looks like Chome or like, I don't know. Anyway, so kind of looks like this. A lot of little small shops and restaurants. Looks super interesting. So I'm definitely looking to eat my dinner here. It's a nice way to get away from the rain as well. Restaurants. Some of them don't even have sitting room, you kind of just stand and eat. So this is the place I decided to choose. Looks really good. The other places, some look really small, and like I have like a few bags on me, so I don't know if that's a good idea. But and they have the food in plastic. It's not real food. Japan's really good at making plastic food look real and delicious, and hey, it works because it caught my eye. So Osaka is known for kushikatsu, and that's what I'm looking for right now. So there's a couple of them here. It seems to be roughly about 100 yen a skewer. That yakisoba is looking really good too, so let's check it out. So these are the kushikatsu. This is my beef, shrimp, and potato. So when you eat it, there's a big bath of sauce here. And then you dip it inside and you eat it. Pretty simple. Don't double dip though, otherwise you just ruin this whole tub of sauce for everyone with your spit and stuff. So anyways, itadakimasu.
Here's the yakisoba. As usual, it always comes with those bonito flakes that I don't really like so much. So I'm gonna take those off. Len and May are not here to eat them for me this time, so I'm on solo mission for this one.
So I finished my dinner. It was really, really good. I mean, fried anything on skewers is really good anyway, but something about that sauce that's in that tub, just really good. It's so delicious. It's like sweet, a little bit sour. I don't know, hard to describe. Just have to eat it really. And yakisoba was really good as well. Like one thing that was different with these noodles were that they were kind of like al dente, which so it had a bit of a bite to it, which most places don't like that. Most places don't really do it that way. You usually get the noodles and they're like a bit too soft for my liking personally, so that was nice. Anyway, so that place, I don't think they got too many foreigners that often because they seemed pretty uncomfortable around me because everything was fine until I asked for the English menu, and I think most foreigners would perceive that as like racism, but I think they were just really not comfortable in serving customers in English and seemed a bit uneasy around me. So I spoke Japanese with them, and I think it worked out, so that's fine. So the whole thing came up to like 1,400 and something yen. There was a one drink rule per person, but so I didn't really feel like drinking, but you know what, that's fine. Makes things a bit more interesting. Anyway, so now I'm in front of Don Quixote. Looks good like this. So if you don't already know what Don Quixote is, it's basically a chain of stores in Japan that sells pretty much everything and anything. So if you're looking for anything, that's pretty much the place you should go. They sell food, they sell like toiletries, they sell souvenirs, toys, special toys, and clothes, electrical appliances, like seriously anything you think of, they got it. This is definitely where I recommend all my friends who come visit to buy like souvenirs for their friends and stuff. It's definitely the cheapest place to go. For myself, I'm just here because I have a 9-hour bus ride ahead of me, and I want to get snacks and for cheap. So Don Quixote will typically have things that have snacks like at a cheaper price than convenience stores do. So I'm gonna go there, try to get a couple snacks and maybe a drink for the road.